Hey guys, Exotic Ants here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be updating you guys on my golden-tailed sugar ant queens. Now, these girls have progressed so much since you guys last saw them, which was actually when I unboxed them. And at that time, each queen only had a pile of eggs. But now each of the queens has at least a dozen workers each, and plenty of brood at every different stage. So I think it's about time that we have a look at how they're going. So as you can see here, I've given one of the colonies an outworld, which is basically just an enclosure. And this outworld was actually handmade by myself, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So eventually I'll be giving the second colony a very similar outworld. And for the same colony that I gave the outworld to, I also gave a handmade nest, which is under this cover. And as you can see, some small black wild ants from around my house have managed to get into the hydration port of the nest, which isn't really that big of a deal, but I would certainly rather that they weren't there. But anyway, these ants are not what we came here to see. So let's go and look at the inside of the nest. The reason I decided to move this colony into a nest was because they were becoming very difficult to feed, and I always had workers rushing out all over my hands every time I tried to open the test tube to feed them. And also because they were constantly pulling at the cotton that blocked the end of the test tube. So as you can see here, the colony has a really nice pile of brood, with many small larvae and eggs, and also some larger larvae, and there's also a few big cocoons there as well, which are all great signs that this colony is on a sure way to success. Now, as for what I've been feeding this colony, they've mostly been rejecting all sorts of protein that I offer to them. However, the one thing that I always see them eating is honey. These ants absolutely love their honey, which I guess is why these ants go under a broader name as sugar ants, because honey is a very sugary source of food, and these ants are completely addicted to it. Okay, so now it's time to go and have a look at the second colony. This colony is also doing really well, however they haven't got quite as many workers and as much brood. And you can also see that the cotton in their test tube is starting to get a little bit mouldy. At least one of the benefits of them being in a glass test tube is that I can get much clearer footage of them. As you can see, the workers' bodies are almost completely black, however their abdomens are a beautiful golden colour. Hence the name golden-tailed sugar ants. The queen, however, is almost completely lacking a golden abdomen, with the exception of a few small golden bands. Here you can see that the workers are constantly pulling at the cotton, which is a good sign that this colony is ready for an outworld. So I'll have to start making one soon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, then make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on more videos like this, and also my 100 subscriber giveaway, which should be coming up within the next week or two, so stay tuned for that. So with that said guys, I'll see you in the next video.